Well, today is National DIY Day, and we knew just the person to call to celebrate. Allison Oldham, the owner of GooeyGump Designs in Portland.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love the name of your shop, by the way.
It's the best.
I just like to say gooey.
Gooey.
Easter's coming up, and you have a few easy demos for us this morning that will be featured in some upcoming workshops.
And I love the pastels we're already seeing.
I know, we needed spring.
Well,
I know
we
we were
do.
just talking about the weather and the fall, and we need to wrap our heads around that this is so normal. But we can also fake it till we make it, right?
Oh, of course we
Oh,
can.
I like the bunnies here with the ears
Thank
sticking
you.
out.
So we
So
have a
cute.
couple of spring upcoming workshops coming up in our classroom. We're not a craft store, so I always have to change that perception. We are crafty and we like to have lots of different things and lots of local makers, but we feel like our workshops are kind of a way that we build community with our customers in the store. So
yeah, because the store, I mean, it is like beautiful decor.
Oh, thank you.
Such an array of items. It's wonderful.
Thank
it's
you.
lovely.
We work really hard to source things that other stores around don't have, and we also display in a different way that you could kind of see it in your own home.
And here's the nice thing too, is no matter what you do, it's not wrong.
Totally, that's art, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
We think DIY is like a way of life. It's a mindset. So whether you are crafty or that totally freaks you out, that's fine. You could add personal touches to your gift baskets. We're seeing a lot of that, like gift basket. People taking almost like the Christmas stocking approach. So they're picking up mug that they think someone will love, and then the special tea, and maybe a face mask, and giving a self-care moment, but doing it in a very personalized way instead of just ordering.
I love
Looks
that.
like Peter Cottontail's got a lot of friends
we have a couple
today.
things.
All
So
right.
this is a fun felting workshop we have upcoming where you take your raw bunnies or eggs and you take all the little pieces, and we're not going to do it because for fear of
touch the needle,
stabbing,
Jeff.
we don't need blood. But you poke the felt into the surface and you can make a little bunny face. So that would end with a whole bunch of bunnies strung on a garland. So it's a really sweet, or eggs, whichever way you want to go.
What age do you think would be?
This is for 8 and up. If the 8-year-old can not stab itself.
Yes.
My 7-year-old's husky.
Yeah.
And it depends on her mood, but I feel like 8 and up is good. But it's really, and it doesn't have to be so cutesy. You can do it with stripes or polka dots and have it be totally a little bit more modern.
BYOB, bring your own Band-Aid. For me at least, right?
We will not allow it, but yes. So that's really fun.
Exactly.
I will say my 7-year-old and I made this last night together.
That's adorable.
That's great. And then another one we have are really fun. We have these wood shapes cut for us.
Love.
And so you can find wood shapes at craft stores, etc. But in the next workshop, you do all 3 of these wood shapes. You would paint it white so you have a blank background. And then using guest napkins, which is all this is, but it looks really impressive at the end. You decoupage on the napkin in a thin layer. So this is a workshop that we do. And then a fun little technique, once this is decoupaged on and dry, I don't know if you can see like the marks here, if you use a match and light it, you don't have to cut, it just burns away the fray. So those are super fun. Jeff, if you want to get crafty today, because I know you were loving that.
You can use the glue gun.
Do you want to do maybe some of these little carrots on the eggs? So
is that a trick question? Of course.
I know, you want to.
There's little carrots.
So there's all kinds of bric-a-brac and ribbon and then faux florals, and so you end up with a trio of little Easter shapes.
And this one is like half and half, which is so cool.
Yep, I split it at the ears. This one's kind of peep shaped, and this one's more traditional bunny.
What is the process of the decoupage?
It's like a glue and water slurry, or a real decoupage is a brand, so you could use Mod Podge basically. And then you put it on really thin. You can see like some of the wrinkles actually adds to it.
Texture,
I think so as well. And then once it dries, like I said, the edges you don't have to carefully try to get in all the nooks and crannies, which is fun.
I'm being really careful.
He's going
with the glue.
Look at it's a serious glue gun too.
There you go. Look at that.
So
look how nice and symmetrical.
Amazing.
This seems really hot. Like about the
It
smell
is.
and everything.
It's serious. It's a serious. The Easter Bunny brings me a tool every year for Easter.
Oh, that's amazing.
So then using,
so let's talk about,
using that, we've been doing a lot of like on-site sort of design services, which I'm not an interior designer, but using things in the store. One little fun tip, a lot of people don't think of, a wreath that could usually hang like this can often go flat and be a candle ring. So this is very giftable, but it's also if you're hosting at home. Look, you take a tea towel, just a cute little spring tea towel. Scallops and woven are very in right now, right? Then if you take a small wreath, you can lay it flat. We did a battery candle, and then you have an extra thing without it having to go on a door. Then this is just me cheating because this is an uneven surface, but these little guys will hold our bunnies.
Put the bunnies in there.
And then, Jeff, if you want to put the egg in the middle.
Look, let's see if they fall off.
No, that's good glue.
The power of
right
serious
there.
glue. We can put that there.
Good glue, not gluer.
Glueware. It's all in the artist.
Of course.
If
There
you
you go.
mess up though, it's the tool's fault.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the glue's fault, yeah.
So I'm just gonna pretend maybe we want him here. I don't know.
okay.
And then we
Yeah.
have a little. So we have all kinds of accessories
cute
like
it
this
is.
in the store.
So we can get these
Yeah.
at
Absolutely,
the store.
yeah, and everything here actually
Amazing.
we have in the store. We have all different kinds of vessels, and so if you're going to a place where you're hosting, and then this is the whole gift, they can use it
Yeah.
like that. Whether or not you want to craft any of the aspects, you've crafted a beautiful gift.
Exactly.
So when we go and visit, we want to do a craft. We don't have to bring anything, just ourselves.
Nothing, yes,
That's
BYOB even. So-
Jeez, except the Band-Aids. Except the Band-Aids, yeah.
Exactly. No, this
Yep.
is amazing.
We provide everything, and we try to make it so that our workshops, even if you don't consider yourself crafty, you can leave with something that you really want to use.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
Well, look
this.
how awesome this is.
Thank
I mean,
you. And
This
like I
is
said, in
beautiful.
store, we're doing a lot of like, oh, tell me about your person, and then assembling
Yeah.
a thing that's a good gift for. We have so many spring birthdays, so many graduations, and Mother's Day coming up. So if you don't want to just click and order, you can do something personal, and I believe that that's also DIY.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thoughtful.
And honestly, you could spend hours
Yeah.
at the store.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. Many more.
Yeah.
No, but it's fun. It's all like there's like these nooks and crannies.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
little spots to explore.
We like for it to be a place you can go if you're already late to a birthday party, and you can grab a card and your tissue paper and
Yes.
everything. But if you have a few hours to kill, you get a Starbucks and you pop over, and so you're in a good position to wander or just do a quick errand.
And nice thing about it, even if you think you're a vanilla when it comes to
Yeah.
creativity,
Yeah.
You really put a little hot chocolate on there or a little hot fudge, and then you can be quite the,
I think so.
creator.
Gone are the days, in my opinion, of like taking a whole magazine or catalog page and being matchy and buying a whole rooms full of things that are all, the designers haven't been doing that for years, but I don't think homeowners and people setting up shop in their home are doing that anymore either.
Yeah.
So curating something special is really also DIY in our mind.
Imagine
Add your
walking into a
personal
party
touch.
kitty
I know.
with this.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I mean,
and
Happy
every
Easter.
part of it.
you'll be
I mean,
welcomed back next
Yes.
year.
you have a tea towel at the bottom. Every part of it is still really useful.
Yes.
How long does it take to make, like these bunny
Yeah,
rabbits,
the
so Peter
workshop.
Rabbit, like how long?
About an hour and a half
Okay.
on average. Yeah, sometimes I like to have people self-identify how OCD they might be and
Sure.
how particular they're going to be, because I'm a wing it kind of a person. But and if somebody doesn't get finished on the felting or whatever, all the supplies can go home with them so that they can finish it to their exact
Amazing.
preferences.
All right. Your physical address and your website for people
Yeah.
if they want to sign up for
We're at
classes.
1026 Forest Avenue in Portland, so like sort of outer forest. And social is really the best way because the classes do sell out fast. So I do like to put that warning out. We're at GooeyGump Designs on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. I'm trying. But our website is gooeygumpdesigns.com, and you can see what's going on in either place.
Amazing.
Easter's coming up soon.
Easter's
so,
coming,
yeah.
and like I said, lots of gifting opportunities in these next few months. So.
And
Happy.
and hopefully Easter Bunny brings you another glue gun too.
I know, that'd be, we could all be
we'll
having,
find
we could
out.
all be
Let's report back.
gluing
Yes.
things. Yes.
Happy DIY
Thank
day.
you so much.
doing
Thanks for thinking
this.
of me.
Great to see you.
You as well.